Today we delve into an important topic, a secret list of 6 essential products to stock up on as soon as possible. In the face of growing concerns about food shortages, it is crucial to know which products to prioritize. We analyze the latest news and reports to provide you with the most relevant and necessary information. The first product is rice. Rice, a staple food for more than half of the world's population, plays a key role in ensuring food security. Reports emphasize the importance of rice reserves, especially considering the current instability in its production and supply. Asia, which accounts for about 90% of the world's rice production, faces serious problems due to climate change. Unpredictable weather conditions, such as droughts and floods, have significantly affected rice yields, making it increasingly challenging to maintain stable production levels. One of the main problems in rice production is the impact of climate change in countries like India, China, and Thailand. Unstable weather led to a decrease in crop yields, with significant reductions in monsoon rains affecting over 50% of rice-growing regions in India in 2022-23. This decrease in precipitation led to a reduction in available water for irrigation, directly affecting crop yields. Similarly, Thailand, a major rice exporter, has faced severe droughts in recent years, reducing its export capacity and contributing to rising global rice prices. Another critically important factor is the geopolitical tensions that have disrupted traditional supply chains. Trade restrictions and export bans, often imposed to protect domestic stocks, have exacerbated the global rice shortage. For example, during the COVID-19 pandemic, Vietnam, the third largest rice exporter in the world, imposed temporary export restrictions to ensure food security within the country. These measures led to a supply shortage in importing countries, highlighting the need to create their own rice reserves. In addition to climatic and geopolitical factors, rising costs of agricultural resources, such as fertilizers and labor, have also contributed to problems in rice production. The increase in prices for these resources, caused by global economic trends and supply chain disruptions, has made rice farming less profitable and sustainable for many small farmers. This economic pressure led to a reduction in sown areas and a decrease in production volumes, further exacerbating global rice stocks. From a nutritional standpoint, rice is an invaluable product. It is rich in carbohydrates necessary for energy and contains small amounts of protein and fiber. In many cultures, rice is not only a staple food, but also a cultural foundation present in many traditional dishes. The universality of rice makes it an ideal candidate for storage, as it can be used in a variety of recipes, from simple boiled rice to more complex dishes, like stew and pilaf. The economic consequences of rice shortages are also significant. As rice prices rise, living expenses increase, especially in countries where rice is a staple food face serious problems. For example, in many African countries, rice is a significant part of the diet, and rising prices lead to increased food instability and malnutrition. This economic pressure highlights the importance of creating personal reserves to mitigate the effects of such price fluctuations. In addition, technologies are being developed aimed at improving rice production and its resilience. Innovations in rice cultivation, such as the creation of drought-resistant rice varieties and the improvement of irrigation techniques, inspire hope for stabilizing rice yields in the face of climate change. Researchers are also studying the possibilities of genetically modified rice to enhance resistance to pests and diseases that are becoming more prevalent due to changing environmental conditions. The importance of creating rice reserves goes beyond immediate food security. It also creates a buffer in case of future uncertainties. In emergency situations, having rice reserves can meet food needs, reducing dependence on potentially unstable external sources. This readiness is especially important in regions prone to natural disasters, where access to food can be seriously disrupted. Different perspectives on creating rice reserves highlight both its benefits and potential issues. Supporters claim that having personal reserves can significantly enhance food security and reduce dependence on market fluctuations. However, critics point to the possibility of losses and the need to adhere to proper storage conditions to maintain the quality and safety of stored rice. Effective storage solutions, such as using airtight containers and keeping rice in a cool, dry place, are crucial for addressing these issues. The next important product is canned beans. They are essential for emergency food supplies due to their high nutritional value and long shelf life. Beans are rich in proteins, fiber, vitamins, and minerals, making them an important part of a balanced diet. Protein in beans is especially important in times of crisis when access to fresh meat may be limited. This protein helps maintain muscle mass and supports the immune system. Recent data from the U.S. Department of Agriculture highlights the growing importance of canned beans as an alternative protein source, especially in light of meat shortages caused by livestock diseases and rising production costs. These shortages led to an increase in meat prices, making canned beans a more cost-effective and sustainable option for many households. For example, during the outbreak of African swine fever, global pork prices sharply increased, prompting many to seek alternative protein sources, such as beans. Canned beans are not only a source of protein but also rich in dietary fiber, which is crucial for digestive health. Fiber helps regulate the digestive system, preventing constipation and other gastrointestinal issues. This is especially important in emergencies when food choices may be limited, and maintaining good digestion becomes a priority. The health of the digestive system is of great importance, and the variety of canned beans offers many possibilities for cooking dishes. From black beans and red beans to chickpeas and lentils, each type has unique flavors and textures that can enrich a variety of dishes. Black beans are often used in Latin American cuisine, while chickpeas are a staple in Middle Eastern dishes. This variety allows for a diverse diet, preventing fatigue from monotonous food during prolonged periods of using supplies. From a nutritional standpoint, beans are rich in important vitamins and minerals. They are a good source of B vitamins, which are necessary for energy production and brain function. Additionally, beans contain iron, essential for transporting oxygen in the blood, and magnesium, which supports muscle and nerve functions. These nutrients are especially important in emergencies when stress levels may be high, and maintaining physical and mental health becomes critically important. Canned beans also have a long shelf life, usually retaining their qualities for several years with proper storage. This makes them an excellent choice for long-term food storage. The canning process allows beans to be preserved without refrigeration, ensuring their safety for consumption over a long time. Proper storage in a cool, dry place can further extend their shelf life, making them a reliable food source in emergencies. In addition to their nutritional benefits, canned beans are also very affordable. The cost of canned beans is generally lower than that of fresh meat and many other sources of protein. This availability helps families accumulate a significant amount of food without excessive spending during times of economic hardship or financial uncertainty. Having significant stocks of canned beans can provide peace of mind and financial stability. Environmental aspects also favor the use of canned beans over other sources of protein. Growing beans has a smaller ecological footprint compared to livestock farming. Beans require less water and land for production and emit fewer greenhouse gases. This makes them a more sustainable choice for those looking to reduce their impact on the environment while providing a reliable source of nutrition. From a culinary perspective, canned beans are incredibly versatile. They can be used in soups, stews, salads, and casseroles, or even mashed to make spreads like hummus. This versatility means that even with a limited number of ingredients, a variety of tasty and nutritious dishes can be prepared. Recipes like chili con carne, bean burritos, and mixed bean salads can provide both comfort and nutrition in tough times. Pasta is a key staple for emergency food supplies due to its ease of storage, simple preparation, and high calorie content. In recent years, the global wheat market has faced serious disruptions, particularly due to geopolitical tensions in major wheat-producing regions such as Ukraine and Russia. These disruptions have led to price fluctuations, making it necessary. Pasta is considered a stable and reliable food product. The production of wheat, the main ingredient of pasta, has been affected by many factors. Climate change has led to unstable weather conditions, including droughts and floods, which have negatively impacted wheat yields. Moreover, the conflict between Russia and Ukraine disrupted wheat exports, as both countries are among the largest wheat producers in the world. The blockade of ports and sanctions further worsened global wheat supplies, leading to rising prices and reduced availability. Pasta made from durum wheat is especially valued for its long shelf life and minimal storage requirements. If kept in a cool, dry place, it can maintain its quality for many years. This makes pasta an ideal product in emergencies when access to fresh food may be limited. The ability to store large quantities of pasta without the need for refrigeration or special conditions adds practicality for long-term storage. From a nutritional standpoint, pasta is a significant source of carbohydrates necessary for energy. It also contains proteins and various vitamins and minerals, especially if made from whole grain wheat. This makes pasta a balanced option to meet basic dietary needs when fresh produce and other foods may be unavailable. Pasta can be combined with various canned or preserved products to create complete dishes, ensuring dietary variety even in a crisis situation. Economic factors play a critically important role in the significance of storing pasta. In the context of rising prices for fresh produce due to inflation and supply chain issues, pasta remains an economically viable option. Its availability allows families to buy in bulk, helping them create significant reserves without substantial financial expenditure. This economic efficiency is crucial for maintaining food security during prolonged periods of uncertainty. From a culinary perspective, pasta is incredibly versatile. It can be used in a wide variety of dishes, from simple ones like spaghetti with tomato sauce to more complex recipes like lasagna or pasta with salads. This versatility ensures interesting and satisfying meals even with limited supplies. The psychological comfort provided by familiar and pleasant food can be especially valuable in stressful times. Moreover, the ability of pasta to combine with various ingredients makes it an adaptable component of any diet. Pasta can be mixed with canned vegetables, sauces, meat, and even legumes, creating nutritious and diverse dishes. This adaptability is especially important in emergencies, when variety in the menu can help maintain morale and reduce the monotony of a uniform diet. Canned vegetables are a key component of emergency food supplies due to their nutritional value and long shelf life. When fresh produce becomes scarce, canned vegetables provide the necessary source of vitamins and minerals needed to maintain health. According to recent studies, such as those published in the American Journal of Public Health, the canning process preserves most nutrients in vegetables, making them almost as beneficial as fresh produce. Extreme weather conditions are becoming more frequent, disrupting agricultural production and supply chains. Hurricanes, droughts, floods, and other natural disasters can have a devastating impact on crop yields, making it difficult to obtain fresh vegetables. For example, California, one of the main suppliers of fresh produce in the United States, has faced serious drought conditions in recent years, significantly affecting vegetable production. These disruptions highlight the importance of having a reliable stock of canned vegetables. Canned vegetables are available in a wide variety, including corn, peas, carrots, green beans, and tomatoes. This variety allows for planning diverse dishes and ensures the intake of necessary nutrients from different vegetables in the diet. Corn, for example, is rich in fiber and antioxidants, while peas are a good source of plant protein and vitamins A and K. Carrots contain a lot of beta-carotene, an important antioxidant, and green beans provide iron and calcium. Tomatoes are known for their lycopene content, which is linked to a reduced risk of certain diseases. The convenience of canned vegetables cannot be overstated. They are already prepared and require no additional preparation other than heating, which is especially useful in emergencies when cooking resources may be limited. Canned goods are also durable and can withstand transportation and storage without spoilage, making them ideal for emergency supplies. From an economic standpoint, canned vegetables are often cheaper than fresh or frozen counterparts, especially considering their long shelf life. This economic efficiency allows families to build significant reserves without a substantial financial burden. Bulk purchasing during sales or discount periods can further reduce costs, allowing for a diverse stock of emergency food supplies. From a nutritional standpoint, canned vegetables significantly contribute to a balanced diet. They provide dietary fiber that aids digestion and supports gut health. The vitamins and minerals found in canned vegetables support various body functions, including immune response, bone health, and energy metabolism. For example, vitamin C in canned tomatoes and bell peppers strengthens the immune system, while potassium found in canned spinach and beans helps regulate blood pressure. Environmental aspects also contribute to the use of canned vegetables. The canning process reduces food waste by preserving vegetables that might otherwise spoil before reaching consumers. Moreover, the production and transportation of canned vegetables generally have a smaller carbon footprint compared to fresh products, which often require more complex logistics to maintain freshness. As for safety, canned vegetables are processed according to strict standards to ensure their safety for consumption. High temperatures used in the canning process kill any potential contaminants, making canned vegetables a safe choice for long-term storage. Moreover, advancements in preservation technology have led to the development of BPA-free cans, eliminating concerns about chemical leaching and health risks. For people with dietary restrictions or preferences, various low-sodium and salt-free options are available, allowing those monitoring sodium intake to benefit from the nutritional advantages of canned vegetables. Organic options are also becoming increasingly available, providing a choice for those who prefer to avoid traditionally grown products. The role of canned vegetables in emergency preparedness goes beyond nutrition. In stressful situations, access to familiar and comforting foods can improve emotional well-being and create a sense of normalcy. The ability to prepare dishes similar to everyday ones can reduce anxiety levels and boost overall morale in tough times. Finally, incorporating canned vegetables into regular meal planning, even outside of emergencies, helps refresh supplies and ensure the freshness and nutrition of products. This practice also familiarizes people and families with cooking and using canned vegetables in their diet, making the transition easier in emergencies. Peanut butter is an essential storage product, especially due to its practicality and storage resilience. In recent years, the agricultural situation with peanuts has significantly changed due to climate change. According to the University of Georgia, extreme weather conditions such as droughts and heavy rains have reduced peanut yields by about 15% in key regions. This led to a more thorough study of peanut butter as a stable food resource in uncertain conditions. Market analysis shows a steady increase in nut prices, while the price of peanut butter remains relatively stable compared to other nut pastes. The International Council on Nuts and Dried Fruits notes that while prices for almonds and walnuts have risen by 20% due to adverse climatic conditions, prices for peanut butter have not experienced the same volatility. This economic stability makes peanut butter an attractive option for those wanting to ensure reliable food supplies. The shelf life of peanut butter, which usually lasts up to 2 years when stored properly, adds value to this product as emergency food. Unlike many other products, it does not require refrigeration, simplifying storage logistics. The Food and Drug Administration emphasizes that low moisture content in peanut butter minimizes the risk of bacterial growth, ensuring its safety over a long period. During the coronavirus pandemic, peanut butter sales significantly increased, reflecting its role as a staple product in times of crisis. The United States is observing a 30% increase in demand for long-lasting food products as households seek reliable and convenient meal options. This trend highlights the importance of emergency preparedness food. The ecological footprint of peanut production is relatively small. Research from the University of California, Davis has shown that peanuts require significantly less water than many other crops, such as almonds and rice. This makes peanut butter a more sustainable choice in the context of global water scarcity and environmental conservation efforts. As for supply chain stability, the peanut industry benefits from a wide geographical diversification of production areas. The United States, China, India, and several African countries are major producers of peanuts, which helps reduce the risks of regional disruptions. This global prevalence ensures more stable supplies even in regions facing agricultural issues. Peanut butter is also widely recognized for its affordability compared to other protein-rich products. It offers a cost-effective solution for maintaining a full stock of food. Bulk purchasing during discount periods can further increase this economic benefit, allowing families to build significant stockpiles without serious financial costs. Packaging of peanut butter, typically in airtight jars or containers, protects the product from external contaminants and extends its shelf life, making it ideal for storage in various conditions, from home pantries to emergency shelters. The strength of the packaging also ensures that the product can withstand transportation and handling without compromising its quality. In conditions of economic instability or supply disruptions, having stocks of peanut butter can be a source of calm, as it provides households with a reliable food source, even when other products may be in short supply or expensive. This was especially noticeable in the first months of the coronavirus pandemic when grocery stores faced shortages of various goods. For people with dietary restrictions or preferences, peanut butter offers many options. Producers have expanded their lines to include varieties without added sugar or salt, as well as organic and natural versions. This diversity caters to a wide range of dietary needs, making the product accessible to more people. From the perspective of psychological comfort, familiar foods like peanut butter can play an important role in stressful times. The National Institute of Mental Health emphasizes that maintaining regular eating habits can help reduce anxiety levels and improve overall mental health during crisis moments. Oatmeal ranks 6th. Oats became an important part of food supplies, mainly due to their exceptional agronomic resilience and nutritional profile. According to the data from the U.S. Grains Council, Oats can adapt to various soil types and climatic conditions, making it a staple crop in many regions. For example, oats can be grown in areas with low soil fertility, where other crops may fail. Failure to ensure stable supply even under less than ideal agricultural practices. Recent studies by the Global Oat Alliance highlight that oats have relatively low environmental impact compared to other cereal crops. It requires fewer resources like water and fertilizers, which is critically important given the growing scarcity of these resources. The reduced need for pesticides also makes oats a more sustainable option, supporting environmental conservation efforts. The global supply chain of oats is reliable, with major production centers in Canada, Russia, and Australia. The International Grains Council reported that in 2023, Canada produced over 4 million metric tons of oats, strengthening its position as a key exporter. This global production network ensures the availability and affordable prices of oats, even when other crops face supply disruptions. The economic stability of oats is another important factor in their appeal for stockpiling. Unlike many other food products, the price of oats has remained relatively stable over the last decade. Grain farmers in Ontario attribute this stability to consistent harvests and demand for oats. This economic reliability makes oats an attractive option for those looking to create long-term food reserves without worrying about significant price fluctuations. Oats are processed into various forms, each with its own advantages for storage and preparation. Oat flakes, steel-cut oats, and instant oats provide flexibility in meal planning. For example, instant oats are especially useful in emergencies as they require minimal preparation. Just add hot water to eat them immediately. This simplicity of use is crucial in crisis moments when cooking options may be limited or unavailable. The health benefits of oats go beyond their macronutrient composition. A study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that oats contain unique polyphenols called avenanthramides, which have anti-inflammatory properties. These connections can help reduce inflammation in the body, which is an important advantage in stressful situations when physical health may be at risk. Oats also play a role in maintaining mental health. Foods rich in complex carbohydrates, such as oats, can help stabilize blood sugar levels, which in turn helps regulate mood and cognitive functions. The American Psychological Association notes that maintaining stable blood sugar levels is important for psycho-emotional well-being, especially during periods of increased stress. From a practical point of view, storing oats is quite simple. They can be kept in airtight containers to protect against moisture and pests, ensuring a long shelf life. Recommendations for storing food from the University of Utah suggest keeping oats in a cool, dry place to maximize their shelf life, which can last up to 2 years or more. The versatility of oats in cooking cannot be overstated. In addition to traditional oatmeal, oats can be used in various recipes, including oat-based bread, pancakes, and even savory dishes. This versatility helps maintain interest in food, which is especially important for sustaining morale during prolonged dependence on food supplies. The role of oats in agriculture also manifests in its benefits for crop rotation. The inclusion of oats in crop rotation systems helps break the cycle of pests and improve soil health. According to a report from the Rail Institute, alternating oats with other crops, such as legumes, can enhance soil fertility and structure, leading to better yields of subsequent crops. The growing popularity of oat-based products, such as oat milk, has expanded the market for this crop, stimulating innovations and investments in oat processing technologies. Oat milk, as an alternative dairy product, attracts people with lactose intolerance or those who prefer plant-based foods. The increased demand for oat milk has contributed to the creation of a more sustainable supply chain and heightened demand for oats, ensuring its status as a key agricultural product.